All right, so in this video, we want to figure out whether this function is going to be odd or even or neither. Remember, our test for odd is if f of x, actually our test for even, not odd. If f of x is equal to f of negative x, then the function is even. And if negative f of x equals to f of negative x, the function is odd. So we always test for even first and then we test for odd because we use the test from even for the odd test as well. So there's the original function over there. Let me do f of negative x. That's cos of negative x over sine of negative x plus negative x plus 100. And I can just simplify this over here for now. So cos of negative x over sine of negative x minus x plus 100. And if we compare these two, we don't even have to compare the trig part over here because this is plus x and this is minus x. So we know these two are not the same. This would be not an even function because it failed the test for even. And if we go to the next test for odd, we're going to find negative f of x, which is just a negative, and then a bracket around the entire original function, which is up there. Then we distribute the negative into the bracket, minus x minus 100. And if we compare this to this, again, we don't even have to look at the trig part. You can compare these two. You can tell these two are not the same. So the function is neither even or odd. Now, this was a very simple question because they actually put the extra algebra here that made it really simple. But if you want to try a harder question, you can try it without the plus 100 here. This is going to be much harder because then you're going to have to actually do trig conversions to check whether these two trig fractions will be equivalent or these two will be equivalent, which is much more difficult because you have to know all the trig rules. You could also hide the plus x here and do the same thing, test for even and odd, and it would be interesting. But this, I would say, is a very easy question. If you hide the plus 100, I think it gets a lot more harder. And same, if you hide the plus x, it gets a lot more harder, and you need to know your trig rules to solve it.